What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? Hey, welcome. I just want to make sure I have everything set up. So on the Really Be TV side, um, it's members only, but you can definitely chat if you subscribe over on the Really Be Reviews channel. You should be able to chat over there freely. So on the Really Be TV side, it is members only. You know, we're trying to get the other channel monetized, so just head on over. Um, head on over and go ahead and subscribe. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure I did it right. So I have it set to subscribers on this channel, and then on the other channel, I have it set to members only. Okay, let's get into the things. Welcome back, you guys, and we're not going to be here long. I just want to go over my thoughts. Let you guys tell me what your thoughts are, and we're gonna talk about it. I did talk to I'm pretty certain, unless life happens, we're going to do a live review after the reunion next week. And then on the last part, the middle episode, I'm thinking that the middle episode may not be all that interesting, but we'll see. But next Tuesday, I will go live after the reunion so we can do a reaction. And I promise you guys that I would drop the link. So again, let the life being what it is. Okay. So for anybody coming in, let me pin that comment. Hold on, y'all. Let me pin that comment. Tracy, if you are here, I modded you up on both channels. I modded you, El Teddy, and Abby up on both channels. I don't need that many mods on the other channel yet, but I know that the three of you guys, So just so you know, if it's a problem, let me know. I know you mod for a lot of people. So if you don't have the bandwidth for another mod stick, let me know, babe. I respect it. So let's get into the things. Hold on, let me link. So let's get into the things. Oh, sorry, y'all. Yeah. Let me pin that comment. Okay. All right. So now when people come in, they'll see. If you want to chat, pop. If you guys want to chat, just go over to the other channel to Really Be. I'm streaming on both channels. Okay. Here I come. I'm coming from behind my screen, so we can talk about these things. So on Tuesday night, child, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City gave us the best finale I think we have ever seen in the history of Real Housewives. And that's just the truth. That's my opinion. That finale was so well edited. The way they spliced stuff together, the drama, the ladies were putting on an act, honey. They were giving it to us. Thank you, Amber. Amber said, I'm on both channels, honey. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. I was like, what? You got to be kidding me, right? I was here for all of it. Y'all know I was. I did a live review, even though I had already been live like 4 times that day. I had to come down and talk to the people. I knew there was going to be a blow up. I knew there was going to be a whole back and forth with Monica, Tanisha, Heather, Lisa. Like, I knew the Instagram and Twitter was going to blow up. So I said, that's another reason why I was like, I'm going to wait as far as dropping the link and all of that, because I was like, I really want to wait and see what everything that happens. I knew Tanisha was going to do an interview. I did not know Tanisha was going to do an interview with my boy JoJo. If you did not catch Josiah's interview with Tanisha, I'm going to give you guys the link to JoJo's channel. If you watch the Whether You Like It or Not panel, you know who JoJo is, Josiah's World TV. He did an exclusive drop last night with Tanisha. Now, let me say this. I started to do a reaction to the interview, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I was just tired last night. I went out to dinner with my cousins, and child, we ate good, and we had a couple, cocktails. And honestly, I just was tired. And they kept telling us, Scotty kept saying, Josiah is working on something. Josiah is working on something. Josiah. He kept telling us that, right? But I didn't know what it was. He said it was with dealing with Salt Lake City. Now, I thought they were getting an interview with Heather because, Heather follows T. And, she subscribed. She loves T. She loves Terrence. And so I thought they were going to do an interview with Heather. And Scotty was like, no, it's not Heather, but I can't tell you what it is. I can't tell you what it is. Baby, when he dropped that link in the group chat, I said, you better go, JoJo. So if you weren't over there, one of my cousins looks just like me. Child. Mango passion fruit. That's interesting. Okay. So if you go over to JoJo, and I'm not gonna tell you everything because I want y'all to go over there and watch it, right? Is Tracy here? I thought I saw Tracy at the beginning. Did I see you, Tracy? If not, if I didn't see Tracy, Nate, are you a mod over here? I'm gonna have to mod you up. The Short Dragon. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for becoming a member. I don't know if I had acknowledged that already or not. I'm sorry. To answer your question, yes, they are. Okay, we're gonna get to that. Yes, I agree. Little Baby, I might drop the link for you to come up. I might drop it because y'all know Lil Baby be on it too. I might have to drop the link for Lil Baby to come up. Let's get into it though. So over on Josiah's channel, he interviewed Tanisha. So for those who don't know who Tanisha is the hairstylist who told Heather about Reality Von Tease that it was Monica. So she's telling her story. Now, the one thing I can respect about Tanisha is that Tanisha was like, listen, I am here to clear my name. I am here to give my receipts, and that is it. I appreciate the fact that she did not drag Monica unnecessarily. I love the fact that when people in the chat asked certain questions, she was like, I don't know. I don't have nothing to do with that. I'm not speaking on that. I can respect that. Like when they asked about her relationship with her mom, Tanisha was like, I ain't speaking on that. She said, all I can say is I wouldn't talk to my mother the way she talks to her mother, but she did confirm that Monica and her mother's relationship legit is crazy as hell. She did say it wasn't, she was like, no, they legit have a complicated relationship, but I'm really not going to speak on it. I think somebody might have asked about Monica's kids, and she was like, yeah, I'm not speaking on her kids. I'm not speaking on that. She said, I'm not here to really she said, I'm just here to tell my side of the story. So we found out that Josiah and Tanisha know each other. Like they've known each other for years. Tanisha used to actually live in Houston, and that's how her and Josiah became friends. And then she moved back to Salt Lake City. And so Josiah has known Tanisha for a while. He sort of let the cat out the bag and let it slip that he knew about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City before the public knew about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And so he asked her, well, how did you get connected? How did you get connected with doing the show? And so she said when she found out that the show was coming to Salt Lake City and she found out who was on the show, she said she just DM'd everybody on the show. She said, I DM'd everybody, Meredith, Lisa, Heather, Jen. And she said everybody pretty much already had their glam, but, she put her pinky toe in the water. She said that she knew Jen or knew of Jen already because Jen used to get her hair done at a salon she used to work at. So she said, I actually had done Jen's hair, so I knew of her, but we weren't friends or anything like that. She said that she started doing Jen Shaw's hair season 2. I think she started the second. Maybe it was season 1. Yeah, it was season 1 because she said it was before Jen got arrested. So she started doing Jen's hair because Jen's regular stylist, for whatever reason, couldn't do it one day and asked Tanisha to do it. And so from there, she sort of was on the team. She wasn't like the permanent full-time stylist, but she was on the team. She said she stopped working for Jen because she heard Jen make a George Floyd comment that didn't sit right with her. And so she just was like, yeah, deuces. Again, she did not give us the details of what Jen Shaw said, but whatever it was, it offended her enough that she quit. And she said she stopped working for Jen at that point. She said, but in the interim, her and Monica had become friends. She said she don't really know where Monica came from, but Monica, they did the WAP. Remember when Jen Shah did her own WAP like parody video? Tanisha was in the video, Monica was in the video, and she said that that's how they became. That's when they got connected, and then they became friends. She said that they would call her Monica, their other friend Koa, and there's a third person that everybody's protecting, and that's fine. I can respect that. Their name hasn't come up, so they're protecting them. She said that they basically were still working for Jen, and they would call in Jen, telling Jen all the horrible things. They were calling Tanisha, telling them all the horrible things Jen was doing, Jen was saying, she wasn't paying them, all those different things. Now, here's where I get a little iffy with Miss Tanisha. Because here's what I believe. I believe that all of them was in on it. Do I believe that Tanisha started it? No, I do not believe that Tanisha started it. But I do think that Tanisha was a willing participant for a while. Now, I do think she walked away at a certain point. I do believe that she walked away at a certain point. But I also believe that she was a willing participant and she was with the shit at first. I do. I just do. I think that she had issues with Jen, right? Whether it was because of the way Jen talked to her. She talked about the fact that sometimes Jen didn't pay her like she, needed to be paid. And so I think that she felt some kind of way about Jen Shah as well. Now, she said that Monica was basically obsessed with Jen, which I can believe that because she seemed like she was obsessed with Jen on the show. So I can believe she was obsessed with Jen. So they create this troll account, which basically exposes, and it legit started off exposing Jen, excuse me, y'all. It legit started off exposing Jen. Once Jen went to jail, it really should have been over, or at least once she got arrested. The problem is the troll account branched out from Jen and started telling everybody's tea. It started talking about Whitney and Lisa and Meredith and Heather. And it started exposing everybody. And that is where the issue comes in as far as the rest of the ladies are concerned. If that account only exposed Jen Shah and Jen Shah's shit, I don't even think none of them would care. But the fact that that account talked about all of them and was very nasty and spreading, some of it was probably true. Some of it maybe not so true. So Heather, according to Tanisha, the story that Heather told is pretty accurate. That she started having suspicions. She started feeling like something wasn't right. Tanisha said she went to go do Heather's hair the night before they were leaving for Bermuda. Oh, they asked her if she had any family in Bermuda, and Tanisha said, I ain't gonna say she ain't got no family in Bermuda. I'm gonna say she never told me she had family in Bermuda. Okay, they're gonna got no family in Bermuda. That's my opinion. So then, I agree, Xavier. He said if they reveal whose email is linked to the account, this would all be settled. True. But here's the thing. I do believe that much that Monica said. I think all of them had access to the account at one point in time. So who knows who made but I agree. Whoever created the email account that's linked to, there you go. Now, before I forget to tell you guys, I've told you guys before about Bravo Docket, the podcast Bravo Docket. And I know I still owe y'all the Teresa Judas. I done got all the way away from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Child, life has just been crazy these last couple of months. Life has just been crazy, okay? Y'all know that the celebrity news has been celebrity-ing. Okay. The celebrity news has been celebrity-ing. Okay. I ain't had time to get back to them housewives. Well, we're going to get back to New Jersey. But I told you guys before about the podcast Bravo Docket. Well, come to find out, I'm trying to get to my podcast. Come to find out, Bravo Docket actually had a relationship with Reality Von Tease. And they actually dropped the episode today. where they give their timeline and their interaction with Bravo with Reality Von T. So I didn't have time to listen to it today, but you guys can go ahead and drop it. They dropped it yesterday. It's 50 minutes long, so I'm gonna probably listen to it tomorrow on my way to work and on my way home from work. And if it's something worth reporting, we'll talk about it. But I really wanted to try to listen to it today, but I just didn't have time. So anyway, with that being said, Tanisha said it pretty much went down the way Heather went down. Heather said she was doing Heather's hair the night before they were leaving for Bermuda, and Heather was like, something's just not right. Something just doesn't feel right. Something's not right with Monica. And she was asking Tanisha because she knows that Tanisha and Monica at one point in time were friends. Now, by this time, Tanisha and Monica were not friends anymore, but a lot of people didn't know that because it wasn't like a big blowout. Tanisha said she just walked away. So Heather was asking Tanisha, like, girl, like if it's something you need to tell me, because something's just off with Monica. Now remember, on the show, Heather said that she tried to get Monica a gift card to Beauty Lab for her birthday, and when they, did the system, they found out they already had somebody in the system. I guess that either had probably the phone number. It was probably the same phone number or something like that. And that's when Heather found out that Monica had gone to Beauty Lab and Monica owed Beauty Lab some money. Okay. Tanisha said that in the conversation, she denied it. She was like, "Oh no, Heather, nothing's going on. What are you talking about?" But she said that she really felt bad. She felt guilty. And so she eventually spilled it, told Heather everything. According to her, told Heather everything. She said that Heather still didn't really believe her. Like, she didn't believe, I guess she just didn't believe the depth of what Monica did. And that's why she had her Meta people verify the IP address and all of that, right? Now, Tanisha, she gives some other tidbits, but you got to go over to Josiah's channel. Little baby, I didn't mod you up on it. Little baby, can you drop the link to Josiah's video? You're still a mod on my main channel. Can you drop the link for me, please? If you guys want to check out Josiah's video, go over to Josiah's World TV. He did the interview last night, and they're also going to do a follow-up after they hear what Monica says on the reunion. They're going to do a follow-up so that Tanisha can, I guess, counteract whatever receipts that Monica has. But like I said, honestly, I really think they both went in it. I believe they were in on it together in the beginning, but I think that at a certain point, Tanisha walked away. That is what I believe happened. But that's my opinion. So over the last couple of days, everybody been dropping receipts. Tanisha dropped receipts to show this. Monica dropped receipts to show that. This happened. That happened. This person's talking. The Bravo docket. Everybody now has their connection, right? Everybody now knows what they talking about. Y'all, if y'all are talking in the chat, I can't see it. The chat is not moving. Hold on. I don't know if y'all aren't talking or if the chat's just not moving. Oh, okay. Y'all just aren't talking. Okay, because I just want to make sure I wasn't ignoring anybody. Okay, y'all just aren't talking. Okay, cool. I just don't want to make sure I'm not ignoring anybody. So I've been screenshotting. So let's just talk about some of the receipts that I have found that I screenshotted. Again, Josiah got the whole kit and caboodle, child. Tanisha sent Josiah everything she got. So let me go through what I have. Okay. We know that Monica was exposed for being at Meredith Marks. That's her. She was with Jen Shaw when the clutch came up missing. Now, I think Jen was the one that stole the clutch, but child, at this point, who knows? Monica, Lisa Barlow said, and you can't be a gossip girl when all you do is spread lies. Remember, Monica said she's Gossip Girl 2.0. Thank you, little baby. So Monica responded to Lisa, yikes, how embarrassing for you. Let me help you out. Next time, maybe Google some definitions so you don't look so dumb. Gossip is casual or unconstricted conversation or reports about other people. typically involving details that are not confirmed as being true. So I guess she's trying to say that that's what she did, child. I'm sorry. I've screenshotted stuff. I'm trying to see what I'm screenshotting, child. Monica's drop. This receipt is from Katie McClaren. Who is that? I don't know what that receipt is, so we're gonna keep going. Monica, I screenshotted some of Monica's conversation. What I found interesting is that Dana was hanging out with Monica, and Dana and Monica are friends. Now, if you remember Dana was on last season, and she was supposed to be on this season, according to her, but she said her daughter caught the corona right before they started filming, and basically they never filmed with her. But she claimed she was supposed to be on this season, but Monica was there. Interesting. Her and Monica were friends. So here's what Tanisha dropped some of her receipts. We already talked about these, I believe, where Tanisha dropped her receipts that she was leaving the group chat. Like I said, I think we already talked about these receipts. Like I said, child, I just been screenshotting. Tanisha dropped a video showing that Monica was actually stalking Jen Shaw driving past her house. There's literally a video that Monica sent Tanisha saying, I'm driving past Jen's house right now. And da 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 da. Again, I guess to show that she was stalking. Some more receipts showing where Tanisha is showing that she unfollowed and left the group chat. Here's one actual footage of Monica at Jen Shaw's house. You see Monica sent Tanisha the picture of her sitting outside of Jen Shaw. Remember when she got the rental? That's Jen Shaw's rental house. And it says, let's be clear. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is Tanisha in front of Angie K's house. And Tanisha is saying she was literally in the neighborhood because she was working. And she just sent a picture saying, oh, wow, this is Angie's house. Again, I just think they were both in on it. Here's a friend of Tanisha's posting, and she said, this is the only time I will post about this. The most disrespected person in America is the Black woman. Monica Garcia really went on national TV to try to use a Black woman as a scapegoat. The only crime Tanisha did was to be a great friend to her. The worst enemy to have is someone who used to be a friend. Monica is heartless, and her clout chasing crew, y'all know who y'all are just as vile. Just going through the things I've been screenshotting over the last couple of days, child. It's been a lot. All right. That's Cedric the Entertainer, child. Somebody posted, I want to know how deep Dana's involvement goes. I do too. I thought it was very interesting that Dana was hanging out with Monica the night of the finale, and she seemed to know everything. So I'm interested in knowing how much Dana knew and when she knew it. Interesting. Dana also alluded that she might be back next season. We will see. We will see. Then somebody dropped a video. Did y'all see the video of Monica and her mother yelling at each other? Did y'all see that screen that Monica and her mom yelling at each other after the dinner at at Angie K's house? Did y'all see that one? Y'all want to hear it, I'll cue it up. But if y'all already heard it, ain't no need me going through what y'all already have seen and heard. But one of Monica's ex-friend, now Monica's alluding that it was Tanisha. Tanisha said it wasn't her. Tanisha said, I'm not the only person that Monica sent that video to, and it was not me that released it. She said I would never do that. Now, I don't know these people in real life, JoJo might have an opinion because he knows Tanisha in real life. I don't know her in real life. So I don't know if she would release the video or not. But somebody released it. And you literally could hear her mother saying, you got to stick with the plan. You screwed up the plan. I know you're trying to get more screen time. So you could clearly tell that it was a whole setup. Again, do I think that Monica and her mother's relationship is complicated? Yes. But do I think that her mom was in on creating the storyline for Monica? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to just show y'all a few more things before I get to my theory, okay? I have a theory. We're going to get to it. Here's the screenshot from the video. I'm just going to read you guys the caption. Monica said, I wholeheartedly believe in karma. You were all just watching me live mine, and I'll deal with it. I'll face it. I deserve it. If you don't see what's happening here, I don't know what else to tell you. But screenshots released by my best friend, videos, everything happening to me exactly like what was done on Reality Von T. So now she's playing victim, right? She's playing victim like, oh, this is just my karma. And I know this is just my karma. She said, there has now been a leaked private video filmed in my home between my mother and I. I sent the video to my best friend in confidence. We talked several times a day, spent every Sunday family dinner together, holidays. Our children were best friends. I never once thought she would do this to me, but here we are. She has been outing my secrets. She continues to release screenshots, recordings, videos, a folder she has dedicated to me full of things she plans to release. She is already doing interviews and has been contacting people in my life for months to try to destroy me. This is a full-blown takedown by one of my once close friends that my girls and I consider family. Brace for impact because she has a 3-year friendship of information she has just been waiting to put out there on me. Girl, you are not a victim. Monica, what you are not going to do is turn around and play victim like whoever this is, whether it's Tanisha or another friend. Listen, in order for this person to have 3 years worth of quote unquote dirt on you, that means you've been messy. Listen, I have friends who I've been with for 10 years and they wouldn't have dirt to release on me because girl, you're not a victim. So Tanisha responded and said, I do want to apologize to my mother. I shared this. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This isn't Tanisha. I'm sorry. I do want to apologize to my mother. I shared this video with my best friend. It was not meant to get out. I did not leak this. But here's my question. Girl, who was it? Like, why would you even record it? And why would you send it to anybody? Best friend or not? Why would you record this? So Tanisha responded and said, someone sent me a post Monica made on Twitter in regards to a video of her and her mom fighting. Let's be clear. I'm not interested in tearing down her relationship with her mom. I never leaked that very intense and disgusting video. I will publicly say that the way Linda treated her daughter while I was around was disgusting, and I would never waver on that opinion. That video was not sent just to me. I'm not interested in burning down her house. I'm interested in defending my name in regards to the page she blamed me for. I pray they work through their personal issues. I'm focused on building my house, not tearing hers down in any way. So she swear that she ain't send it. Again, I don't know these people, so I can't say she did or she didn't. Okay? All right, hold on. I'm almost done with the receipts before I get to what I want to share with y'all. Okay, I'm almost done. Almost done. Monica released her own mugshot, and the caption says, Monica voluntarily disclosed her 18-month-long fling with her husband's brother and exposed her own mugshot all before her first season was over. Make no mistake, she was always planning on being the villain. And I agree. Monica put her dirt out before somebody else could put her dirt out. I agree, Xavier. Monica leaked it. I think Monica leaked it too. I agree. So here's what Bravo Docket wrote about what their relationship was. They said, picture this. It was early 2021 when we had just released our first podcast episode and we're trying to learn how to market our newly minted Instagram account. We searched for other creators to connect with and found an account that had shared headline-making leaked audio of Jen Shah. This was pre-arrest, so it was only Jen T that was out at that time. The account had 2,000 plus followers and counting, but it seemed like they had an in or were incredibly good at finding sources. We added them to stay on top of the news, but shortly after, Jim was arrested and the tone shifted as the account's goal seemed to have been completely to take down Jim. Our content soon appeared on their page. We exchanged some DMs. The account then flagged a full-blown war on Jen. Excuse me. This was Reality Von Teese, and this is our breakdown of our interaction, the timeline, the receipts, the proof, the evidence, and our thoughts on it all. So again, I have not had a chance to listen to it yet, but you guys go over to Bravo Docket and y'all check out that episode. I'm gonna listen to it and I'll tell y'all what I think. Okay, I'm almost done, y'all, because I told y'all I've been tracking this stuff for a while, so I'm almost done. And I don't even have all of the receipts. These are just some of the things that have dropped, okay? So I was all in. Y'all. I was going back and forth, blah, 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 right? Until I got, oh, shoot, I just deleted it. Son of a bitch. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I just accidentally deleted the one thing I've been looking for. Son of a bitch. Okay. That's what I get for trying to read and delete at the same time. Give me a second because I know exactly where to find it. I think it was Bravo. What is it? Is it Bravo Real Housewives? Let me see. Damn it. I'm mad at myself. Give me 2 seconds. I just deleted the one thing I was freaking looking for. Let me see if Tracy sent it to me, because Tracy might have sent it to me. Hold on. Damn, I can't believe I did that. Who is this? Oh. Okay. Give me a quick second, y'all. Is this it? Of course, Tracy sent me everything and what I'm looking for. All right. I'm going to just tell you what it was because I can't find it. I'm sorry. But we found out today that Jen Shah and her husband sent a cease and desist to Reality Von Teese back in 2021. Jen Shah knew back in 2021 because she sent a cease and desist to Monica. She sent it to Monica Garcia, so she absolutely knew that Monica Garcia was Reality Von Teese in 2021. I'm going to read you guys a little bit of the cease and desist. It says, I have been informed that within the past several days, each of you, meaning it says, Dear Miss Johnson, Miss Gonzalez, and Miss Fowler. Now, Johnson is probably Tanisha. Now, I know that's being stereotyped, but it's probably Tanisha. I have been informed that within the past several days, each of you has been involved in posting and likely acted in concert with each other to post certain content about the Shahs online, including Instagram. This includes, but not limited to, content posted on the Instagram account Reality Von Teese 2, and also may include the Instagram account Shah Shepherd, both of which are public accounts. The content that you have posted includes, I ain't even gonna try to say that word. Surreptitiously recorded and illegally obtained video and audio recordings of Mr. and Ms. Shah, I'm advised that this video and audio was unlawfully acquired from the Shaw's home security system, to which none of you have authorized access for the purpose of obtaining, downloading, or further disseminating any audio or video recordings. I'm also asking that additional posts on the previously identified accounts, including comments from one or more of you, contain further false and defamatory comments regarding Ms. Shaw, and it goes on from there. So I come back to my statement. Is Bravo playing in our face? Now, Bravo says they didn't know. Here's an article right here. Real Housewives of Salt Lake producers were unaware of Monica Garcia's involvement with fake Instagram account. I don't know if I believe them, y'all. I don't know if I believe them, y'all. The casting team and producers were unaware of Monica's. This is the one I deleted by accident. I'm glad I found it. The casting team and producers were unaware of Monica's association with the Instagram account ReallyBthePodcast, and they had no knowledge of the account when she was cast. Revealed source. While they were unaware of her connection with Jen, while they were aware, of her connection with Jen Shaw, they were completely unaware of the information that Heather discovered in Bermuda. Heather's revelation came as a surprise to the producers, much like the unexpected FBI visit at the Beauty Lab and Laser parking lot during season 2 involving Jen. What y'all not gonna do is compare. Y'all not gonna compare the FBI showing up and y'all didn't know to y'all not knowing that Jen Shaw sent a cease and desist to this whole Instagram account. Listen, I'm calling bullshit. You know why I'm calling bullshit? Let me tell you why I'm calling bullshit. Last season, part of Jen Shaw's whole storyline was about a fake Instagram account that Angie, what was the other Angie's? Angie K and Angie TBD ABCDEFG. The other Angie, remember her and her husband started a whole fake Instagram account that Jen Shaw was so upset about because it talked about her family, and she was so distraught. Angie H. Thank you. Y'all remember that? Her whole storyline. I mean, outside of her going to jail, her whole storyline last season was about her being mad at Heather because Heather was still friends with the people that started this fake Instagram account. So the reason why I say I call bull hockey is because ain't no way on this side of Hades that Jen Shaw didn't tell nobody about who ReallyBthePodcast was. I understand that he admitted it. That's not my point. My point isn't that he admitted it. My point is Jen Shaw can't carry nothing in a bucket. And Heather was her friend. Angie K was her friend. Lisa Barlow was her friend. You mean to tell me that Jen Shaw had that information, sent a whole cease and desist, and ain't say nothing to nobody? You understand what I'm saying? That's where oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Amber. My bad, boo. My bad. Yeah. Ain't no way in hell Jen Shaw didn't tell nobody. She didn't tell nobody. And the fact that she knew that Tanisha was part of it, and Monica, and whoever this third person is, Miss Fowler, who is Fowler? The fact that she knew who the three people were, ain't no way in hell y'all gonna sit here and tell me she didn't tell nobody that ReallyBthePodcast was her former assistant. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. Now, y'all can believe it. That's cool. And that's it. And y'all know I still love y'all. But I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. I'm not buying. And I'm gonna tell you what else. And I listen, y'all. I hate to make it sound like I have revisionist history, but let me tell you what something else I didn't really buy, and I didn't say nothing. I let them have it. I let them have it. But I found it very curious that Heather and Monica didn't know each other. Monica knew Angie. Monica knew Lisa, but Monica didn't know Heather. When they sold us this whole Heather Jen best friend situation for 2 seasons, nah. Mm-mm. Heather knew Tanisha, but Heather didn't know Monica. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. I ain't buying it. Y'all, I think Bravo is playing in our face. There you go, Ravine. I'm with Ravine. That's what I was about to say. You in my head. Ravine said, I'm with you, Really B. This show was whack and they tried to save it. Listen, they knew. Whether you like, see, here's what we get into, whether we like people or not. Whether you like Jen Shah or not, what we cannot deny is that Jen Shah carried this show. Even though we might have loved to hate Jen Shah, but Jen Shah carried this show. Let's be clear. I do think they were so nervous. I think they were so nervous about this show rolling off the rails. I think they were desperate. Let me tell you something. And I'm saying this as somebody who watches the show, not as somebody who, because I'm broke, okay? I ain't rich. I ain't got no money. So I'm not speaking from the point of view of somebody who has or does not have money. Let's be clear. Y'all, Monica ass is broke. Monica has no money. Monica was living in a very modest home with her 4 children, she got 3 kids, 4 kids by 4 different men. And I'm not judging her, I'm just breaking it down. Now, I know that the Real Housewives of Potomac, they ain't got a lot of money. I get it. However, they are money adjacent. Meaning, even though Robin and Juan was bankrupt when the show started, they were money adjacent. They had the money. Juan was a basketball star. He had a name. Giselle had decent money. She wasn't rich, but Giselle had decent money. And she was connected to a national figure, Jamal Bryant. And she had a scandal, the whole affair. She had a story, but she was money adjacent. Karen had money. I know they got into some tax problems, but like Karen said, in order to owe $5 million in taxes, baby, you had to make it. Okay. Candace is money adjacent. Her mama got money. She come from money. Now, we're not talking about billionaire money, but we talking about money. Ashley, husband got money. She money adjacent, right? But Monica, broke. No money. How'd she get on the show over? Do you know how many people in Salt Lake City probably are money adjacent that they could have got on that show? Right, Xavier. They might not be millionaires, but they thousandaires, and Monica is 100aire. Okay. For the first time, to my knowledge, in Real Housewives history, they allowed somebody who refused to show up for the reunion come back. I'm not talking about walked off the reunion, because we've seen people walk off. I'm talking about refuse to show up. Now, I haven't watched every single franchise, so if I'm wrong, y'all correct me. But what other franchise was somebody allowed to not show up and come back to the show? Now, I know that Lisa Vanderpump quit Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and she still has Vanderpump Rules. But that was a pre-established relationship, and that's a totally different show, probably different production company, different contract. She ain't been back on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, do I think they would let Lisa come back? Yes. If Lisa wanted to come back on Beverly Hills, I think they would let her come back. But the point is, she hasn't come back. I'm supposed to believe that in as small of a town as Salt Lake City is, Monica had such close proximity to this show that everybody on the show knew who this woman was, but nobody on the show knew this woman was running a troll account. Yet Jen Shaw sent a whole cease and desist to this woman. I don't know, y'all. I think this exactly, Xavier. I think this might be a scheme that Todd set up to come to us with the bullshit. I'm just telling you. Jackie on New Jersey season 4, she said she was sick. Okay, well, we're gonna give Jackie the benefit of the doubt, but okay, I'll put an asterisk next to Jackie. She said she called out sick. She called out sick. Mary just said I ain't coming. Mary said, fuck them hoes. I agree, Xavier. Mary's scandal is really what got people watching. You right. You right. The scandal with her church and her relationship with her stepfather / husband, child. That's a whole thing. But honestly, you guys, when I found that out today, I said, whoa, wait a minute. A cease and desist. Now, granted, the cease and desist was not sent to production. I get that. I respect that. It was not sent to production. However, I have to say, even though it was not sent to production, I have to say again, do I believe that Jen Shaw never told nobody? When she made this whole other Instagram troll account her storyline, like I would have to go back and watch, because maybe she did say this isn't the only one, or this isn't the first time this has happened. Like, she may have said something along those lines, but I do not hear her specifically speak of another that this has become a thing. Like, and again, I understand that Monica wasn't on the show, but I just found that to be very interesting. And let's be clear, Monica had to sign a release for that episode where they showed Monica on the surveillance camera. She would have had to sign a release, wouldn't she? I mean, even though it was on Meredith's surveillance camera on her in her store, wouldn't they have had to get her to sign a release? I'm just thinking out loud. You think they would have had to get her to sign a release? What y'all think? I was wondering the same thing, how Monica beat out all the other ladies with money. Right. And I get it. She had a connection to Jen Shaw. I get that. But there's a lot of people in Salt Lake City that had a connection to Jen Shaw that they could have put on the show. Like, come on. You know how many people Jen Shaw probably dealt with in Salt Lake City that maybe had an axe to grind? Like, girl, they could have put somebody else. I think Jen never spoke about Reality Vontice because she was sending tips to Reality Vontice herself. Oh, now that's a good point, Xavier. Maybe she never snitched out Reality Vontice because maybe she was given information. Maybe. That's a point. That's a point. That's a point, Xavier. Jen knew it was her that took it. Because remember, Jen said she didn't take the purse. Remember, Jen said one of her employees did it. And then she said she bought it back or something like that. Didn't Jen say she bought that purse back? I ain't got the energy to go back and rewatch every episode. But didn't Jen say she didn't take the purse? One of her employees did it. Remember, didn't she say that? Listen, I'll put it past Monica to be the one that took that damn purse. I'll put it past Monica. I'm just saying. All right. Now, one last little tidbit, and we're gonna get on out of here. I just found this information out right before I went live, so we're just gonna talk about it real quick. This is dealing with Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, but it's not the same. It's not the exact same thing. Jen Shaw threatens to sue Heather Gay Bravo for slander and defamation following the black eye revelation. Listen, Jen, girl, let it go. Let it go. Girl, let it go. Jen Shaw is threatening to sue Heather Gay, Andy Cohen, and Bravo for defamation and slander if she is directly accused of giving her former co-star and friend a black eye during the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City reunion. A rep for the Bravo celebrity told Page Six Thursday that Shaw, who is currently in prison for fraud, caught wind of the reunion preview and is most likely going to seek legal action based on the wording used. Interesting. If in the final cut of the 3-part Real Housewives of Salt Lake City reunion, Heather makes any direct reference to Jen Shaw giving her the black eye, legal action will be taken by the Shaw family against Andy Cohen, NBC, Universal, Bravo, Shed Media, and Heather for slander and defamation. Girl, if you don't let that go. Girl, first of all, we all thought you did it. So let's be clear. Girl, we all thought you did it. Put a 1 in the chat if you thought Jen Shaw was the one I gave Heather the black eye. Girl, we all thought you did it. I mean, you can sue if you want to, I guess. I mean, because it really comes down to your word against Heather's. If they don't have any footage of it, it comes down to your word against Heather's. Now, what Dina said when she was at Monica's, I was watching on the live. What Dina said was that night, she said that the cameramen were gone. She said they had been up all night and that this was at like 4:00 in the morning, that whatever happened. She said that the camera were gone. And Monica even asked, Monica was like, but wasn't there a camera in her room? Like, didn't we see? And Angie was, Dina was like, she said, yeah, but it wouldn't have shown. She said that what happened didn't happen in the room. So what I'm thinking is that footage where we see Heather go to the door and we see somebody at Heather's door, I feel like maybe it had already happened. Because we didn't see Monica, we didn't see Heather's face. We just saw Heather go to the door and somebody was knocking at her door. And remember, she opened the door. So I don't know. But what Dina did say was that they had been very aggressive all night. Remember, they had been drinking. They were running around with their boobs hanging out. Remember, they were wrestling on the bed. Y'all remember all of that was going on? They were wrestling around on the bed. So Dina said they had been real aggressive all night. Now, do I think that Jen like straight up punched her in the eye? I don't know. I mean, maybe they were playing around and it happened by accident. But because Jen was getting ready to go on trial, it wouldn't have been a good look that she had punched her co-star in the face. Like, it just wouldn't have been a good look. That was before she pled guilty. Remember, she was going to trial. She was defending herself. She was innocent. So I don't know. But we'll have to wait to see what the reunion is talking about. So I'm going to listen to Bravo docket. If it's something that I feel like I need to come down here and share with y'all, y'all know I will. Y'all know I will. In the meantime and in between time, Amber said I do. I think she just popped her. Okay. In the meantime, in between time, you guys, let me go ahead and get off here. We've been here for an hour. I really didn't think it was going to take an hour, but y'all know how I get to run in my mouth, child. I will see y'all tomorrow. I am behind on my reviews, and I've got to get caught up. Y'all just don't know. Members, we'll just have to have a members only live so I can give you guys caught up on what's going on. It's so much. It's so much going on. So I honestly just have not had time. I'm going to try my best. Look, it's supposed to be bad weather on Saturday. So I'll probably be home all day Saturday and I can get caught up. I owe y'all 2 Bell collectives. The reunion, part 1 of the reunion is tomorrow. So I'll owe y'all 3 Bell collectives, 3 Real Housewives of Miami's, Chasing Atlanta from yesterday. I got a new show that I'm trying to get to. So I got a lot of reviews to get to you guys. So I'm going to get caught up, but just please be a little more patient with me. I'm trying to get caught up. This whole TD Jake stuff, and then me traveling, and then the holidays. It's just been a lot. Okay, but we'll get caught up, you guys. We will get caught up. And members, I'll probably see you at some point this weekend. I don't have the exact date and time, but as soon as I do, I'll post it on the community. But members, we will definitely chat at some point this weekend. Okay. With that being said, y'all, I'll talk to y'all later. Good night. Have a great day. Be good. Be safe. Thank God tomorrow is Friday. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.